From Team Mechanic Brigade, also now part of Team Y'all with my homeboy Chris over here.
Yo.
And Tom over there.
Tom's somewhere over there spending money.
Yep, getting his stuff for standard for Vanguard. Coming back at you actually with another Ride Changers deck profile, because I used this deck again during this team league in Houston to make top 8. Unfortunately, lost first round top 8 to Thunder Emperor's Fangs, which is very unfortunate because that was the only deck I knew I wouldn't be able to win against. I apparently dodged every single one there until top 8, though. Yeah. So, it was pretty well. Went pretty well. I only lost one game going into top 8, and that was during the last round. Even then, we still ended up finishing second Swiss, so that was pretty good. But enough about that. Let's get into the deck profile. So we got Ride Changers again. This deck has been treating me so well. Buddy is Quick Connect. If you don't know what he does, pay a life, counter speed. You can send this card to drop. Choose a size 1 Ride Changer from your drop zone. Call it by paying the call cost, or ride it by paying the ride cost. Helps extend combo plays. I made him Buddy because it's just the freest unit that I can call/ride onto the field, because ride cost is only a life too. Helps me manage my life easier, getting to 6. So yeah, that's Buddy.
So that's 2 life cost total if you ride and then use his ability?
Exactly.
And then 3 if you use Hanger.
Yes. Well, no. Okay. So you can only use Hanger if you call a monster.
Ah.
Yeah. But yeah.
So 2 either way.
Yes, it's two regardless. Well, no, the call cost isn't paying life. It's just call it.
Ability, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. All right. Anyways, so first card, combo setup for every single play in this goddamn deck. Winning Maximum Powered Form. If you don't know what this card does, call cost is pay 2 gauge, discard a Ride Changer from your hand. Has Penetrate naturally. Ride cost is the exact same, 2 gauge and discard a Ride Changer. Its ability, act, counter speed, search your deck for, send this card to drop, search your deck for Ride Changing Officer Winning Maximum. Ride Changing Officer Winning Maximum Soldier Form, or another copy of himself.
Any winning maximum.
Yep, any maximum boy. Then you can choose either to ride or call one officer, one small boy onto the field, or ride it. If you do ride it, you do have to continue. You do have to pay the ride cost though. It's definitely worth it. Sets up amazing plays. It's your bread and butter deck. Next we have 4 Ride Changing Officer Winning Maximum. Ride cost is 1 gauge. Call cost is free. Ability, counter, act. If you have 6 life or less, you can pay 2 gauge and put this card in the drop zone. If you do, ride a Winning Maximum Soldier Form from your hand. I will get to the Winning Maximum Soldier Form right now. Shout out to Matt Miller, by the way. He helped me finish my Buddy set of Soldier Forms. I was very, the Buddy Rush set. I was very happy. Good guy. 10 out of 10. Recommend doing business with him. But yeah, Winning Maximum Soldier Form. This card cannot be it cannot enter the field unless you are doing it cannot enter the field unless you're using Winning Maximum's effect. While it's on the field, if you have 6 life or less, it gets +2/+2 in counterattack. Also, if you have 6 life or less, and at the end of the battle attack, it gets double attack. So you're looking at a 8/3/8 with double attack. Swings twice, 6 damage for pretty much free, because everything in this deck it generates resources. It's ridiculous. 4 copies of Quick Connect. Again, Buddy, more than likely you want to run it at 4. Easy access, not much to be said about this guy. Combo extender, because after you go into Winning Maximum, it sends a Winning Maximum Officer to drop, so you can pay a life to call this guy out. Continues your attack strings. It gets pretty nutty.
Can call another soldier form if you have the resources for it.
Yep, which most of the time you do. 2 copies of Metal Dragon or Gear Drake. This card is amazing and saves my life so many times. So Gear Drake, if you don't know what it does, is call cost, pay a gauge, put a card from your drop zone into this soul. If there is a soul in this card, items on your field cannot be popped by card effects, and your items get a crit. Makes you go super hard in the paint. And
makes your 3 crit double attack boy a 4 crit double attack boy.
Yes, makes this boy become 2 crit. This boy becomes 8 damage because it's 2 attacks of 4. This boy comes 3. This guy becomes 4. Good card, 10 out of 10. Recommended.
That's an extra 4 damage overall across the turn if you get all 4 attacks from your items.
Yep, it's pretty ridiculous. Shout out to Jude Paris for this next card because without this card pick, I wouldn't have made top 8 last year. Get to that. Princess of the Zersky's Coup. This card is stupid. This card helps you stabilize mid-late game. One of Rain's Disguise's ability. When an item on your field attacks, you can gain 1 life, draw a card, and for this turn your item gains plus 3k. It doesn't seem like much, but that one life and 1 draw is really clutch because you are trying to burn yourself down to 6 damage so fast in this deck. 3 copies of Archaic Weapon Pilot Dash. Not much to be said. He swings for 1. You can at counter speed pay a life, put it into the soul.
From hand or field.
Yes, from hand or field. Gives your item penetrate and soul guard.
So if your boy's about to be counter popped or counter removed by any means, you just nope.
Yep. Actually ended up using this a couple of times at regionals to save my soldier form from being popped when I transformed into it. It was pretty good. Alright, so we're going to Spell Lab right now. Hero World Bread and Butter.
You know what it is.
Yep. Hero World Bread and Butter. 4 call Super Machine, 4 call 4 Hyper Energy. Everyone should know what these cards do if you're playing Hero World. If not, pay a gauge, search your deck for a Bread Machine. Hey, look at that. Hyper Energy Bread Machine. Hey, look. Every single thing I mentioned here, Bread Machine. That's not good.
Except for humans.
Yeah.
Humans.
Yep. Easy. And Hyper Energy gives you 4 gauge. Power Body. This card.
That's right. You get both effects in this deck.
It's stupid. So,
first of all, every hero deck should be running this because of its secondary effect.
Yes. But if you're not, shame on you. Run this card. Stupid. If you're at 6 life or less, you can cast this card without paying cast cost. Otherwise, it's pay engage, pay a life. Counter speed, choose one of the following 2. For this turn, all right creatures in the field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Or, for this turn, next time you be dealt damage, it is reduced to 0.
Notice the life cost on that if you want to get yourself to 6.
Yes, it's really good. Also notice the typing on this. It is a right changer, which means it is searchable by the amazing spell called Watch My Back. Watch My Back costs 1 life and requires you to discard a card. However, you gain 1 gauge, and you look at the top 5 cards for 2 ride changers and put them into your hand. So good 60% of this deck is like all ride changers. So
you should be getting at least 1 every time you cast it.
Every single time. I whiffed it twice. I whiffed it twice at regionals. I never thought I'd see that happen. No, this card's dumb for this deck, and love you, Bushy. This card, I would not be playing this deck if this card wasn't released. Time sale. 2 gauge, 2 life, draw 2. 2 gauge sounds pretty steep with all the other gauge ramp I have in this deck in the form of Watch My Back, Hyper Energy. I have 2 more cards coming up that I'll explain to you. It's actually not much at all. But 2 gauge, 2 life, draw 2 cards in a deck that requires you to go down to 6 life in order to start all your combos. Juicy. 3 copies of Brave Machine Hanger. Originally, I was contemplating running this card at 4. Didn't do it because there were times where the card was just too clunky. It sounds weird, but it just was. You can only cast this card if you're Rider Station. Counter speed, choose a card in your field, check top 3, put up to 1 from among them into the card's soul, and then put the rest into your gauge. A lot of times I just cast this just so I can get 3 gauge. There's actually, oh no, round 3 Round 3 when I was fighting 72 Pillars, I actually countercasted it to search for a dash, and I actually got it.
I remember that. I watched that.
I sacked my way into a dash round 3 against 72 Pillars. It was really funny. But yeah, card's good. 3 copies of Ride Changer's maintenance stock. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. 3 copies of maintenance stock. All ride changers in the field get plus 2k. Whatever you call ride changers, you can pay 1 life. You gain 2 gauge. Card helps set up resources. Yada yada. Can't really say much. Shout outs to Tom for letting me borrow these from his Q5 deck that he never plays. 3 copies of Or So the...
I think you own them now because we made top 8.
Or So the Dream I Had Went. This card won me 2 matches against Swords. Because they went to equip 2 Levitans for free, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Card is clutch. I think I only sided out of it once. And last card in the deck is I've been trying to forget. I don't like this card. I need to cut it. But it's pay 1 gauge, pay 1 life. Put up to 2 ride changer monsters from your drop zone into your hand. Self-explanatory. Just helps you grab all your combo pieces from drop whenever you pay them out. Sideboard. We have an Omniboard. I was really afraid to see Chaos. I didn't. Unfortunately, I would have won. So
this is glaring.
Yeah.
Omnilord
El Tembu, 2 gauge. When it enters field, nullify abilities of monster on your field, destroy it. This was actually meant for 100 demons if I saw it, because instant pop is like really good.
All that soul, go bye bye.
Yep. Needle Balls, trying to kill off Chaos players.
Oh, 10,000 damage.
Yes, delicious. That will never happen. I was kind of iffy on this, but I decided to go for it anyways. Unfortunately, these 3 cards, I didn't side into them at all, because I didn't see any matchups that it was worth. This Needle Balls, whenever you destroy an item or monster, mill equal to the critical...
Crit, and they take damage equal to the mill.
Yes.
So,
loyalty, broken.
Important.
Very important. I could not fit in the main board. I was able to side into it multiple games, though. Did win me a couple games. It was pretty good. Obstruct. I don't like people drawing cards. Only me. Chest break. This card didn't do anything. Didn't do anything for me in regionals, but I did deem it necessary to side into it. To have the option to side into it. It did just, however, win me a game against Chris, because this card's broken.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
After we end the video.
Yeah.
Which?
Yeah. But that's about it. Ended up going X2 at regionals myself. Our team ended up going X1 going into top 8. Unfortunately, we lost because we fought triple meta. Couldn't deal.
I mean, I didn't fight meta. I wouldn't call Star Dragon meta.
I guess. Oh yeah, that's about it. Catch you guys later.